Hi everyone, thanks for clicking on this video. So today I'm going to tell you all about SAT, you know, what the SAT is and why it is very important. Okay, let me just make it big. Yeah. So actually, SAT is very important. It is not important for application, but it is very important for getting a scholarship. Because if you have a nice CPA like 3.5, 3.7, 3.9, even though if you apply university like Dakota University, they may not give a scholarship much more. But if you have a SAT score of 1420 or 1500, then they are going to provide you with full ride, or even you can say 10K scholarship. So SAT is mainly for scholarship, it's not for application because there are so many students who do not give SAT, not even IELTS or Duolingo, to just apply with their scores and even they go there, US. So yeah, SAT is all about getting a scholarship and it is preferred to give SAT. So let's go to all the content. So topic. So inside there is just two topics. First one is math. Second one is English. So you can see the circle. This black part is talking. I'm talking about English, and this is about math. So this circle represents the hardness of SAT. Like I mean, math is awesome. I mean, it is very easy. Like if you can prepare it for 2 weeks, or you can say maximum, let's say 3 weeks, then you can do it. Math. It's very easy. The topics are about 8, 9, 10 and some part 11 or yeah 8 9 10, but in English you have to start from the beginning, like where to use comma, where to use PDH, semicolon, colon, punctuation, and after non-essential part you may not heard of non-essential part, and different other things. So English is the most hard part of SAT. I can say if you are preparing for SAT, focus more on English, because if you can bring 800 in math and let's say 500 in English, then your score is not going to get for 1500. No, so 800 plus 500, how much? 1300, which is not good. So if you're preparing for SAT, focus much more on English. That is my personal advice. So in English section, we have this four topic. First one is craft and structure, and second one is information ideas and standard English convention, and then expression of ideas. So I'll be talking more about it in my next video, like in craft structures, what are the topics I need to focus on. There are 5 or 6. In person ideas, also in standard English conversation, we have punctuation, you know, and all the different topics. I'll talk more on different video. So now let's talk about a little of English. So there are 2 modules, it will be about 32 minutes per module, and you have 27 questions. I know, like you have 27 questions, but you won't even get time to do all the questions because it's going to be very long questions. Mostly people, I mean students, used to get face problem in passage question, you know, in training sections because passage is to be long. You have to read, understand, and then after you have to give the answers. I mean choose the MCQ. But in case of writing, it's very easy. You can just read a few lines of sentence, first and second. You can get the answers. But in passage, you have to understand everything. So yeah, so passage is going to take a lot of time. So you must have to have a lot. I mean, how do you say, good grasp in passage and doing questions. So everything will be MCQ, and yeah, what will be there? Yeah, that's all about English. Okay, one thing I forgot to tell you, like you give first module and you will have no any extra time for break. Once you finish the first module, you will go back. I mean, go to the next second module. That's the system. And after completing English, there will be 10 minutes break. So either you can go outside of your classroom and take a break, go to toilet or if you like. But I suggest you go and drink water and yeah, go and see the timer. And you can only get your math module once your whole 10 minutes is off. So after 10 minutes, math section starts. So in math, we have algebra, advanced math, we have problem solving and data analysis, where all the what problem comes and kind of hard, you can say. You have to give more focus on here, problem solving analysis. Many students used to make mistake over here. And in geometry and trigonometry, they're simple as we studied in class 8, 9, 10. Finding angles, similar triangles, congruence, and after circle, everything. Yeah, also, I'm gonna make you a whole subject matters. You have to study in each this topic later on. So yeah, stay tuned. So let's talk about detail of math. Here as well, we have a two module. I told you. Each module we have 22, questions. So total becomes 44 questions, and there will be given for 22 questions 25 minutes. So yeah, it will be not much more. You can finish it. I think if you are a talented student, you can finish it in 15 minutes. And let's say 20 minutes. But yeah, don't forget to check your answers. Sometimes what we do in case of writing two, we write four, like we are writing in computer. So that's the mistake. So try to check every answers. If you can, check it twice, because that's how you'll find you'll get more score in math. Calculator is allowed for all questions. Even there is, built-in calculator in the digital test. So you can use that, or you can use your personal calculator. And 25 questions will be multiple choice, and 25 questions will be SPR. That is student produced responses. You have to type, with the keyboard. Even there are certain rules of how much we can type, and like we can only type up to after decimal 4 points. We can't type more than that. So I'll be talking more about this about rules and regulation later on. So yeah, that was my first video for that. Much more are coming. So thank you for watching.